Hello, and welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast Gaming video. Today we're checking out the new weekly adventures, but first I just want to say a quick thank you to all of my members. Really appreciate you guys supporting, really helps me stay here pumping out videos for you guys every single day. Alright, for the weekly adventures, we have a 1.5, a 2.5, and a 3.5 star adventure. For Sejuani here, game start, the foe summons a Hex Core Foundry. So that is this landmark right here. Round start, all players draw one card. This is going to be best for both Bard and Teemo. As Bard, you're more likely to draw Chimes, and then for Teemo, the opponent is more likely to draw Puff Caps. But honestly, every champion can benefit from the extra draw, especially Bard and Teemo will be the best for this power. Moving on, we have the 2.5 star adventure. Round end, kill all damaged units, and then when the foe summons a unit, recall one of the player's followers with less power than it. Note that this said followers here, so your champions will not be affected. So if you have someone like Annie, you don't have to worry about them getting recalled, just your followers. For this, I think units with cheap poke that normally doesn't do too much damage should be really good. So Misfortune, you have Make It Rain, deal 1 to 3 differently targeted enemies or the enemy nexus. Then also for Misfortune herself, she has Bullet Time, dealing 1 damage 3 times, or Love Tap, deal 1 damage to all battling enemies in the enemy nexus. These happen when she attacks. So you have a lot of abilities that do just a little bit of damage, but to multiple units. So trying to play a lot of Make It Rains. This is her champion spell, so going with a counter plan or two probably be decent. You're less likely to need Ludens, since you don't really need to worry about doing too much damage. You're just trying to damage all units so that they would die. Also Veigar, you're summoning a darkness every single round, also generating more through your different units. So being able to play this and take out enemies should be pretty easy. Now you are trying to scale this up throughout the game, but this will give you great removal for the start of the game because as long as you damage the unit, they'll die at the end of the round. So Veigar would be another one that would probably be able to handle this power pretty well. And then lastly, I think Gwen would be pretty good here as well. Being able to have your units die, that's just going to stack up your Hallowed buff pretty fast, so not too bad there. One special thing to note, Echo might be able to take special use of this power, especially if you're able to focus on Fallen Feline. So when I'm summoned, create a Hexite crystal right here in the bottom 10 cards of your deck. When you predict, those will get shuffled around and you're trying to find these. So if they are keep recalling your Fallen Feline with their power, if they're using Remove the Imperfection, they potentially will be able to recall one of your followers. So if you try to make sure that that's the cat, that could keep getting recalled. You could keep playing it, getting more and more of those crystals. So that could be a fun little build to try out. All right, next here we have Teemo with Good Morning Grumpy. Game start, the foe summons a hibernating rock bear. Beyond Mere Flesh, the foe's units have 1/1 for each one keyword. And the vicious enemy, just the general increased in difficulty. So here's the hibernating rock bear. Now it probably won't have this item because this is Talia's, but we have countdown 3, summon a grumpy rock bear, which is this right here. So it's a fine power, nothing really crazy. So yeah, game start, they're going to summon one of those. Then 1/1 for each one of their keywords. This is a decently hard power, so nice to see that that's in here. Kind of miss when they would make this more difficult. Like having a common power here is a little boring, but this will be a good week for just farming XP. There's not really anyone that's gonna take special advantage of this. I guess Kindred would be decent, Kindred or Talia, as they both have landmark removal. So for Kindred, your Crumble, you're able to kill an ally to kill a enemy unit or landmark. So you'd be able to use that to get rid of their Rock Bear. Or Talia has her 4-cost card that you can destroy a landmark, either yours or the enemy's. So they might be a little bit better here, but honestly just take whatever champion you're most comfortable with, and that should be fine. Alright, that's it for the weeklies. Not a bad week, kind of middle of the road. Some cool powers in here, some that are a little boring. Definitely comment down below what you are planning on playing this week, and I hope you all have a great day.